was good for 5, and I sucked for 1.
To your left, Chris. Pete.
Chris, over here.
To your left.
Your velo was as good as it's been all year, and what kind of was working so well for you over those first 5 innings?
Just I had to leave everything out there. I told myself coming into this game I had a job to do, and obviously didn't get it done, but I left my nuts out there on that mound tonight, that's for damn sure.
Other questions for Chris? Dan, we'll get you the microphone.
Chris, obviously it's a tough one for you guys. Just your thoughts on maybe the difficulty of this loss, but also having an opportunity still ahead of you guys in Game 6.
Yeah, it's tough. You know, we came back to Boston exactly where we wanted to be. You know, we were 1-1, even took the lead in that Game 1. Just kind of pissed 2 games away. That's tough. Any way you cut it, doesn't matter. You got to take at least one of those. Not in a good spot going back to Houston. There's no denying that. But this team's won 2 games in the playoffs back-to-back before, and we think we can do it again.
On the third row, Jen.
Chris, Alex talked about just you looking good mechanically those first 5 innings. What did you feel that was working for you that maybe previously hadn't?
Just that. My mechanics, my rhythm, tempo was a lot better. That's what I've been working on for the last few weeks now.
We'll stay there with Ian.
Chris, Alvarez really seemed to be the only guy that gave you trouble today. What was it about him and his approach that was tough on you today?
I don't know. I guess you got to ask him.
Far back on the left, Mac.
Hey, Chris. In the 4th inning, it looked like you really dialed it up to get those 2 strikeouts at the end and were fired up coming off the mound. What was, just walk us through that, kind of what was going through your mind over that stretch?
Runner in scoring position, 1 out, needed 2 punch outs, got them. Showed a little emotion. That was it.
I think Alex has a question.
Chris, as much emotion as you had on the mound tonight and as intense as each batter was, in the 6th inning, you opened with your misfiring against Altuve. How were you feeling on the mound at that point? What would you say was happening with your ability to execute the pitches as you wanted to that inning?
I felt as good as I did in any other inning, honestly. Trying to stick a fastball away, and I couldn't get it down, couldn't get it there. We know this since I was 12 years old. Leadoff walks are going to kill you, and that ended up being the straw that broke the back right there, and that's on me.
And 1 row behind.
Chris, you mentioned that you guys are obviously in a position you don't want to be in, but what is the confidence level that you guys can put together 2 wins in Houston, particularly given what the narrative has been with this year, with you guys overcoming a lot of different types of adversity?
Yeah, like I said before, this team's won 2 games in a row before. Our back's up against the wall, and that's kind of where we've been for a while with our whole year, and obviously leading up into the playoffs, who we had to play, when we had to play them, all that stuff. So we're going to find out.
And up front to your left, Chris. Pete.
If this goes to Game 7, could you pitch again? Not as a starter, but
I'll pitch tomorrow if I have to. I got nothing else going on for the next 6 months. It's all hands on deck. It doesn't matter what everyone's available to play in any position. It doesn't matter.
One last one for Chris. All right, Chris, thanks so much for coming up. We'll see you in Houston.